What's up, Antonio? Chris here, the owner of CNP Marketing Design. Good to talk to you again, my friend. So, pardon me, by the way, I am sick, so if I sound like trash, that's why. But I wanted to tell you, great job on setting up this Facebook page. You got a lot of likes and a lot of followers, which is awesome. One thing I noticed here is that your logos are different. One says established in 2015, one says established in 2021. Don't know if there's any indiscrepancy there, so I just wanted to point that out, just in case that was maybe like a minor miss, or if you did that intentionally. But something that I definitely noticed. You post a lot of good content on here. You definitely pull on people's heartstrings a lot. You're locked down to a niche full of animal lovers, so that's perfect for you guys. But I wanted to go over a couple different strategies that's going to work best for gaining customers, especially as you said it slows down in the winter months. And that's going to be focusing on your website and your Google business profile as the tools. I'm also going to dive in a little bit into some Google Ads strategy into a separate video. That way this doesn't make it 20 minutes long. I know, it's kind of hard to sit here and watch it for 20 minutes, but the topics I'm going to go over mainly with you today are going to be the content, your backlinks, and some citations and other ranking factors for your Google business profile and what you'll actually get if you use these strategies for your business. But going right into it, I want to go over one of your biggest competitors in the Cleveland area. And I picked Cleveland because it's the largest area in the service area that you chose on your Google business profile. So I'm assuming that you target there. Now, there is a ton of opportunity there for business and the surrounding areas, Akron, so on and so forth. I just figured Cleveland would be a good example for this video. One of your biggest competitors online is sit means sit, right? And obviously this is a franchise and you're not trying to beat the entire franchise. You're just trying to get more publicity. You're trying to get a better branding than this specific location with this specific back page on their website. So the first thing I want to go over with you is content. What content is anything that's on your website, the word, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page on any website. Now, you actually need about 1,500 to 2,000 words in your homepage to be optimized with Google, depending on your competition and keywords that you're going after. Now, what a keyword is a search. Somebody typed in a search term into Google that's looking for something. Let's say it's dog training Cleveland. When somebody types that into Google, that is a keyword that you're going to want to target in order to show up for that. That when people look up dog trainers in Cleveland, you get clicked on for that. Somebody gives you that business by you being in the face of them. So this also gives you a lot more opportunity by having all of these words in your homepage to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to get business for, such as dog trainers in Cleveland, Ohio, right? That's buyer intent, meaning somebody looked that up because they're looking for a dog trainer. They're not looking for information on how to become a dog trainer or how to train their own dog. They're looking for a dog trainer. It makes it buyer intent. And when you rank for these types of keywords, you come up first and get more customers coming straight to you that are already ready to buy. And to sum it up, Google loves information and relevancy. And in your content, you can place these keywords that tells Google exactly what terms you want your website to be put in front of when people search for them. This is why content is king, and it's the absolute biggest ranking factor when it comes to Google. So your biggest ranking factors when ranking on Google or any other kind of search engine, you have two very big spectrums. One is going to be relevancy. How relevant are you for what that person is searching? The other one is authority. How much authority do you have attached to your business online with your digital presence? Because that's going to make, between you having a lot of authority in your market and you being very relevant for what that person's searching, Google's going to decide, okay, this guy's the best option for this customer. I'm going to put him in first place, right? And that's as simple as it is. So now I'm going to go over the second topic with you, which is called backlinks. And it's super simple. And to do that, I'm going to go into a tool I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of the performance of a website. Now, I don't want you to get confused here. There's a lot of numbers on the screen, but we're going to simplify it and just focus on the most important ones. The UR is the power of the page that's being searched. In this case, it's just this back page. It's not the home page of the website. It's this back page that just targets Westside Cleveland or Cleveland Westside dog training. That's one of obviously the popular keywords that they're going after. So that's the UR. That's actually the number that we're looking to beat. The DR is also important, but since this isn't a local business, it's not important. It's a franchise. But the DR is the power of the entire website as a whole. Then there are backlinks. That's how many websites are actually linked to this page specifically from other websites, and I'll explain to you that in a second. how many websites are sending those backlinks, how many keywords that they're going after, and the estimated amount of traffic based on Ahrefs pattern recognition that this website's actually getting. Now, this website's probably getting about 5 to 10 times higher than what's reflected here because Ahrefs does not know exactly how much traffic a website is getting unless you have code directly embedded into that website, such as Google Analytics. This is probably closer to about 3,000 searches that this page is getting on a monthly basis. And imagine how many clients they're getting on a monthly basis from these search results. So going into what a backlink is, it's super simple. It's just another website linking to yours through theirs, either through a clickable text or image. So if I clicked on this link right here and it brought me up to this page over here, that would be an example of this website sending this website a backlink. So it's like an endorsement of your website from other sites that Google uses to build trust and authority in your business to rank you higher on Google. So it kind of works as far as authority goes, like a popularity contest, where the person with the most will win as long as they are quality, because not all backlinks are created equal. You want more powerful and relevant sites linking to you to give you more authority in Google's eyes, because quality always wins with backlinks. By relevant, I mean if you had other dog training sites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than a site like Pizza Hut for obvious reasons, right? Now we can actually take a look at their backlinks to find out what's making them successful, and we can use it as a roadmap to beat them at their own game. But I want to go into their keywords and actually show you what kind of words that they're ranking for, why they're getting so much business. So the first ones you're going to be seeing here, dog training in Cleveland, dog trainer Cleveland. So there's dog training in Cleveland and dog training Cleveland. Those are two different keywords. So also Cleveland dog training, so on and so forth. There's multiple combinations of this. But this one keyword gets 600 searches per month on average. So does this one, so does this one, so does this one. Now I'm going to actually give you a breakdown at the end of this video and show you just how many jobs you could be, new clients you could be getting on a monthly basis if you utilize these strategies. But first, let's take a look at a Google search real quick. The first thing you see here is an amazing tool called the Google Map Pack. Many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in this top position typically means at least an extra 40 to 50% more calls than top organic ranking alone with just a website. Now, what gets you ranked here, amongst other things, is having a stronger and a larger citation profile than your competitors. And a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted into directories such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. And I'll go through quickly some other ranking factors with you real quick. Now, I'm not going to detail explain every single one of these. I'm more than happy to if you'd like me to upon your request. But your biggest things are going to be your citations, how many and how well you're rated in your reviews, and if you're responding to your reviews, if those reviews contain your targeted keywords, if you have geo-specific keyword relevance, meaning adding the name of the town you want to rank higher in, if your photos are optimized for all the details below, if you have service type keyword relevance, adding in the name of the service you want to rank in your content and embedded into your photos, your branding, how many connected and accurate digital assets you have, your content, how much content are you actually putting out on those assets and how relevant it is for the keywords that you're ranking for, how well your website is ranking, if you have correct and full local schema coding embedded into your website, if you have relevant and engaging Q&As, if the information across the internet about your business is all accurate, if people are looking at your content for quite a bit of time and very frequently, if you are getting press releases created for your business, and so on and so forth. Now, there's a lot of other things that you could be doing to rank your Google business profile higher, but these are going to be the main ones that you want to focus on. Now, the cool thing about your Google business profile is that you also capture all of those near me keywords too. So any of those dog training near me, dog trainers near me, let's say, for example, that your Google business profile was set up right here. Actually, yours is set up over here in Youngstown, so we're just going to use Youngstown as the example. Let's say, for example, it's set up, if this would work with me, it's set up right here in Youngstown, right in the middle. Over time, the stronger that your profile gets, the more you feed it with all these strategies that I've just given you, the larger the area it's going to cover. And your Google business profile can capture up to a 50-mile radius or more if it's strong enough. Now, imagine if you were capturing this whole entire area, just how much business you would be getting from that. So you're set up in Youngstown. Let's say somebody over in Alliance or Garrettsville typed in dog trainers near me, and you were powerful and relevant enough to reach in that area. if your profile popped up first, you're going to be the first person that they call, especially if you have better reviews than the other guy. Now, once these strategies are all coming together and you're beginning to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at and why it's worth it. This is nowhere near all of the keywords that are in your service areas, but out of just these ones in just Cleveland, that's a total of 3,340 searches a month. Now, I really, really lowballed this. It's actually closer to about 8% typically. But if you converted just 1% of these people, just 1% of these people interested, buyer intent, interested in getting a dog trainer into clients, that's 33 new clients you'd be getting on a monthly basis. Now, if you couple that with the 40 to 50% that your GBP adds on, you're looking at about 50 new clients per month, not including all the other strategies, all the other areas your GBP will cover, or anything else that you could possibly be doing to get business as well. Now, this isn't all the keywords or all the areas, but this just shows you what to expect and how the numbers work. But here's how we actually find these numbers. The average click-through rate of somebody in the top position of Google is 28.5%, meaning if I looked up dog training Cleveland, Ohio, this guy's typically, if this was a local business, this typically isn't going to get 28.5% because the directory site and people know that. But if it was a regular business, if this guy was here, he'd be getting about 28.5% of those site visits. 60 to 80% of those will actually call your business or fill out a lead form because they're buyer intent. And if your closing rate was about 50%, which it typically looks like getting leads this way, here's what the numbers look like from just your website. If you maintain the top position for a buyer intent keyword that only brought you 100 searches per month, you can expect to close about 8 to 11 deals per month by maintaining that top position. I just like to lowball it. I mean, seriously lowball it at 1% being the minimum, even though it's often higher because, hey, nobody's ever upset with a lowball, right? And I'm not sure what your margins are for your field, but if you multiplied your average profit per client by the number of clients you would get, what do you think you could be making this year if you use these strategies? And Antonio, this is what I do for a living. And while this video is going to really start generating a bit of revenue for you, if you want to step it up, go after larger areas, more keywords, have any questions whatsoever, or want to go a little bit faster with this process, just shoot me a message back. And you can give me a call or text at 330-978-5004. Either way, I would really appreciate just a line of feedback so I know whether or not you got some value out of this video or if I could have done or explained anything any better to you. But thank you so much, Antonio. Have an amazing rest of your day, my man, and I will talk to you soon.